Everyone and their mom has been complaining about Astro Bot being overrated. Astro Bot is this, Astro Bot is that, Astro Bot is too short to be worth £70. And you know what I'm saying to every single person that believes that? Y'all can go suck my... Whoa there, bad boy. Chill, let's chill, and let's take a sit back. Sorry about that, people, that was just me being hella extra. But in all seriousness though, I don't understand why people are upset with the game like Astro Bot getting all the recognition it deserves. It's a well-made game with no bugs whatsoever, a lot of love shown to the PlayStation history and the lore, and it's a 3D platformer that oozes, and I repeat, oozes with charm. Pause. TLDR, this game is worth the price for what it offers, and that's all you should know really. But there were a couple of issues I have with this game that we will get to in this video, so if you want to know more about those issues I'm talking about, stay tuned on this video and find out. Men and women of culture, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Senzu. We are back with another video. Do make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you can, helps out with the algorithm. All the links to all my social media channels will be in the description box down below. Follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Twitter because I yap there a lot and I love talking to you guys. And without further ado, let's head back into the review of the greatest game in 2024 for now in Astro Bot. Now, as a game, Astro Bot is the antithesis of everything we have experienced in modern gaming. A game coming out in day one with no bugs, feature complete, entertaining, and reward your time by being simple, and also offering you a great platinum trophy to get at the end of the game. Astro Bot is a 3D platformer that lets you control the new mascot of PlayStation, an Astro. This game is a sequel from the install game that came with every single PS5 in Astro's Playroom, which begins with Astro, and the remaining PlayStation characters we all grew up to love, coming across a villain who steals CPU boy and destroys your ship. Your job as Astro is to find all the lost robots and eventually save CPU Kid from the very generic hero, and this points me to my very first issue of the game. The hero and villains of this game are, for lack of a better word, generic. You see, when it comes to platformers, as much as I love the concept of being able to save PlayStation characters in Astro Bot, I wish we also got renowned PlayStation villains serving as the villains of the game. I get that the whole point of Astro Bot is to highlight the historic PlayStation characters and not take away the shine from them. But man, fighting against the main antagonist of a game being a generic ass alien dude with cartoony eyes is it's meh for me, to be real with you. Now, as much as I like being critical about games and highlighting the flaws in them, I'm happy to say that is literally all I have to say for Astro Bot in regards to any negatives I have with this game. Because man, oh man, this game fucks so hard. Now, Astro Bot isn't as mechanically sound as in Mario Odyssey in regards to the movement mechanics of the character, but the worlds and the levels in this game are some of the most enjoyable experiences I've ever had in a video game. From worlds bursting with contrast and detail all the way to levels with very unique mechanisms and mechanics, and even some ray tracing elements. Even though I think ray tracing is overrated, the levels look too good to be true. You're going to be smiling at your TV throughout just because of how much character this game has. Never in a million years would I have thought that Sony's best title in this PS5 generation as of now would be a 3D platformer this good and that runs this well. Difficulty in this game is, in my opinion, very fair. Yes, there are levels that are relatively simple, but the game also has challenge levels which up the difficulty. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. My platformer reflexes were off a bit since it's been a minute since I played the platformer, but some of these levels are so evil, you can clearly tell the people behind designing these levels that say this, and I fuck with them hard for that still. There's also a lot of things I want to mention about this game, about certain levels, but I really need you guys to experience that and leave in the comment section what your best moment from playing this game was. The last thing I'll say about this game is it's a game for gamers. Now that some of you are gonna say, oh Senzu, that's a dumb thing to say. All games are for gamers, and I would say, shut up. I will literally tell you to shut the fuck up. Nah, but in all seriousness, the whole point of that statement I made has to do with how pure of a game this game is. It respects your time, it makes you happy, or reminds you of why you love playing games. It doesn't feel like a sham or a scam trying to remind you of a battle pass or some dumb microtransaction every minute, and it's bug free on day one. This game and what it offers is the reason why £70 to me is worth the price, but that's my opinion, and I know some people will agree with me and some people won't, but leave in the comment section if you think this game is worth it and why not. I do want to say more about this game. There's still so much I could say about Astro Bot in general, but I really think this is a type of game that you guys need to experience. As much as I want to make So the review for this game is it's a must buy. You need to get this. You should have gotten this by now. But I'm not going to show you why, because I feel spoiling this experience for you is going to kill the whole fun of this. You guys need to experience this. You need to experience what this game offers, especially if you've been a PlayStation gamer for a little over 5-10 years. It's that type of game. It's that type of game that would really make you proud to be a PlayStation gamer, or just a gamer in general, to be fair. Hopefully this game sells well, because I believe this game is the game we've all been asking for PlayStation. I understand the PlayStation market, or the PlayStation average consumer is into the more cinematography, big level, big scale budgets, but I think these are the games that really make up a generation. Especially with how long game development is. We're talking about games taking 5, 6, 8 years to make. But you need games like this that come in between the releases of all the big releases that actually make sense and reminds us especially of why we're gamers. Reminds us of especially why we love the PlayStation, why we love Xbox, why we love Nintendo, why we love PC gaming. Titles like this are the bedrock of how we move as a generation, bedrock of how and why we became gamers in the first place. And now, speaking of games even being worth the price, I speak about another awesome but flawed game that also serves as a symbol to the industry to make the games we want and stop trying to provide us with bloated worlds and meaningless missions in a phenomenal game called, you already know the type of game I'm talking about, Black Myth Wukong, baby! Which you can see now on your screen. Click the video to see what I think of this game and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.